Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Never seen live trading on a widescreen. Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. Holy wow. There's some news we have to share because the government is reopening, everybody. Let's go. Hello. We got the governments opening, doing their jobs. We love that. We love that. We love politics, causing craziness in the country. But we're getting after it. We're going to explain what happened with the shutdown, and we are no longer shut down, so this is good. We're getting after it. We have news from Brazil. We got Taiwan out here. We got Singapore, Tokyo. We're basically going all around the world and then circling back to the United States. We have news on the SEC and the CFTC, someone who was nominated to take over the CFTC. We do have an acting chairwoman, Caroline Pham, who I'm a big fan of. I actually really like her. But they are going to replace her, and she's probably going to still be in the CFTC anyway. And then we have your coins to watch. So if you're ready for the Zest the News, the education, smash your like, share this out, subscribe to the channel. Let's get after it this morning. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. It is subscriber goal of 24,440 on YouTube. Now, if you're on TikTok, don't mess around. Just find out and go to YouTube. Like, the mass community is over there. They want to hang out with you. They want to get to know you, TikTokers, okay? And also, it'd be great if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, too. Just because, you're a nice person and you want to do that. You know what I mean? But we're going to get after it. I want to say good morning to you guys. Please say good morning to me as we shout out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then head over to Vacation Genie and book your darn cruise with crypto. We love Vacation Genie. I posted about them yesterday. We love them. I just want to shout out some quick super chats here. Before I even went live, Silverback said, good morning, Randy. Happy Thursday with some bagel emojis. Michael Cartwright just dropped 5 memberships, and Hood Crypto gave a little emoji. How's it going? So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We like to get after it on this channel, and we have, unfortunately, those two, the memberships and the stickers, don't count towards the goal, which is a little annoying. But technically, I would say we're 3 out of 5 for that. There is a new butter that they came out with at Pop-Up Bagels. I really want to get tomorrow. I don't know if I showed it on the show. They did have it one other time, but I'm actually obsessed. And it's a brown sugar cinnamon butter. And if you guys know anything about me, I love cinnamon. I love it. And even in my coffee right now, I have from the farmer's market some local cinnamon honey, and it is insane. I don't put sugar in my coffee. I put the cinnamon honey in there, and it is freaking ridiculous. And so I want to show you guys this freaking crazy butter. They started it today. They're going to have it. Wait, hold on. Wait, am I lying? Hold on. I have to check if they're for real. Because I know it's coming out soon. I don't know if they refreshed it for this week. I sent it to my friends. I need to go double check that. Okay. But I know Pop-Up Bagels also invited me to their opening. They're having a grand opening at another spot in Florida tomorrow, and they invited me to go. Oh, they have buffalo butter this week. No. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, wait, so they were teasing this cinnamon one for next week. I'm actually bamboozled. I've been bamboozled by pop-up. Don't super chat me anymore. I'll still get bagels tomorrow, but the one I wanted is not coming out until next week. They have a buffalo butter and a Grio's pickled de gallo cream cheese. I'm gonna pass on them both for now. Actually, pickled de gallo did respond to me on Instagram and stuff. I'm just not feeling a pickle cream cheese, but I will get bagels anyway. But I'm gonna have to get them again next week because I need that brown sugar butter. It's actually gonna make my heart so light and fluffy. So don't super chat me anymore. But peace, thank you for the super chat. Don't super chat me anymore. I'm upset. I'm upset. I thought we had cinnamon sugar butter today. No. Yeah, buffalo butter. I mean, that's probably fire, but I don't know if my tummy can handle that. So we're gonna move on anyway. You don't need to know about my tummy problems. We're going to look at the market recap. We have AB up at 32%, all in the green, big green bubble, and then a big red bubble almost right next to it. Arrow is down at 18%. Quant, though, doing quite well. Quant, quite well. Oh. Okay. Anyways. Let's check in on Bitcoin, shall we? Bitcoin's 103,270 bucks. We are up about 1.6%. Look at where we're having these wick lows and even some previous support being held at this 101.1. Now, 101.1 is very important. I want to hold this as a level of support, but I would enjoy if we went down to 97K. Something about that really tickles my fancy. Even 91, 92K also tickles my fancy, but we'll digress on that for now. Bullishly, we're looking at 106K. We are also taking a gander at Market Cipher because we love them, and this is a major indicator. We do have a fresh red dot printed on the momentum, slowing us down. Money flow is low then low. We also have the VWAP that is now bearish. And look at that RSI making a nice move to the upside. Hopefully we get back into this upward type range that we have going on here. I'm liking where Bitcoin's at. Bitcoin's holding quite well. I think Bitcoin's price action is the healthiest it can be. I'll tell you that right now. Hood Crypto says Pico de Gallo is good on nachos. You know, it's very true. That's true. I just don't know if it's good for my cream cheese, bro. I don't know if I could rock with that. I don't know if I could rock with that. Oh my gosh, did I not shout y'all out today? LOL, bro. I don't think I shouted you guys out today because I got so distracted with my butter. See, this is what happens. I get sidetracked. I get obsessed with bagels. This is why we should probably ban bagels from the show. Guys, do we ban bagels from the podcast? 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. I think we need a bagel emoji as well. I think we should ban bagels from the podcast because it totally sidelined me. I also have an announcement to share with you guys. Ooh, I don't know if I share it today. Maybe I save it for tomorrow. I did tell my members, the beautiful members that were in the Discord yesterday, I did tell them what my secret was. I did. I'll be honest. I told them. I don't know if I should tell y'all. I don't know. We don't even have 150 likes. Oh, I didn't do shout outs. Let's do shout outs real quick. I'm going to scroll to the top here. All right, hold on. If you want a hello, just say hello in the chat and I'll say hello back to you. Let's make this easy. We got Hood Crypto BBB. We love BBB. He's been here since literally day one. Po-Man, good morning. All set. We got JC, Mike Altman. Mike Mazzone is on X with Alex Cullingborn. Doge Bull, David Bulls. Let's see. Thank you for Michael Cartwright's memberships. Dave P is here. Mike Wilmer is the king mod. Let's see. Dave P, Sola Jefe. Who else is here? Team JFK, ENF. Michelle! Oh my gosh. Hello, Michelle. So nice to see you. Who else we got? She says she has water and sliced oranges and cinnamon boiling on the stove right now. Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. Yeah, your house probably smells ridiculous right now. It probably smells fantastical. Digi is here. Digi has missed the show last week. He was like, where are you? Where are you? Men in Black, nice to see you. Backup, Mama Shadow. Boop, 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 boop. Shoot, Jesse, I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Quarter Crawler is here. Holy darn. Ben Spada, nice to see you. One House Production, nice to see you. All right, I think I did it. I think I did my job here. And if I missed you, then feel free to yell at me. White Blue Eye, nice to see you. Aquarian is here. I hope I didn't miss anyone. You can yell at me. It's totally fine. All right. Moving on. Let's get into our spotlight first because this is really what the whole world is talking about. So we'll get into our spotlight, then our breaking news, and then our coins to watch. Is that cool? Okay. Yay! Donnie T, after the House voted yesterday, signed to reopen the Gov. Oh my word. Finally, this has been, I believe, the longest government shutdown in history. Why? Because people like to mess around and find out. Also, these are bureaucrats that just quite frankly don't care because they make enough money to not care. And a lot of people in Congress still got paid, while others like that serve in our military did not. And that is really darn sad. Like a lot of federal employees, like federal civilians, also not getting paid. How do I know? Because I freaking know some people, bro. I know people, especially living where I live. There's a base right here. There's an army base. So it's just like you're gonna meet people that are feds and federal civilians, and that serve in our beautiful military. God bless America. And so they've been put at a major disadvantage. They do get back pay though, according to one person that I was speaking to. So that's still not cool. It's still not okay. And I just wish like it really didn't have to be this deep, and bureaucrats could just do what they do, which is serve the people, although they just like to serve themselves most of the time anyway. Looking into what happened yesterday, though, Donnie T signed a short-term funding bill to reopen the Gov after a majority of the House of Representatives voted in favor of ending the record-breaking 42-day shutdown. The government looked set to remain shut down for the foreseeable future before a group of Senate Dems and the majority of Senate Repubs voted in favor of the roughly 3-month funding measure late Sunday, giving up their key demands to end the shutdown but forcing a failed vote on Affordable Care Act subsidies. The lengthy shutdown slowed the U.S. government's progress on crypto, but legislators signaled efforts to continue working on legislation. Now, there was a vote. The final vote was 222 to 209, 216 Repubs, 6 Dems voting in favor of the funding measure, which would last through the end of January of 2026. And so we might have more market drama, that means, at the end of January going into February. We'll see what happens at that point. But I do know that we have to move forward with a lot of things in regards to crypto regulation, as it's stated there. The CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act needs to get passed. We need the Crypto Clarity Market Structure Act. What else we got? We got a few things in the works. I think there's more stablecoin legislation coming through. And then even on the state level, we need to get back to work as well and pass legislation on a state level, especially Florida needs to step up ASAP. And, I'll do my best to make sure that happens. Moving on, though, we do have things going English. Do I speak that language? Yes. We have things going on outside the United States because we're not the only people in the world. There's like other countries, other places. And you know what? I might be visiting another country soon. Wait, what did I say? Oh, wait, I just hear breaking news headlines starting right now. If you committed crimes and the Brazilian government seized your Bitcoin, they might be going to sell it right now. What's happening in Brazil? We were just chatting about Brazil yesterday, right? I think it was yesterday, it was yesterday. The Brazilian government proposed a law to allow the sale of Bitcoin and other crypto seized during criminal investigations at a time when the nation appears to be cracking down on organized crime. This was a bill that was sent to Congress by President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, who would authorize financial institutions to liquidate crypto even before a trial outcome, just as foreign currencies, checks, and securities are treated. But what happens if suspects aren't later acquitted? So, basically, whether you're guilty or not, they're selling your stuff. Officials said the measure is intended to hit gangs where it hurts, which is their wallets, and part of a broader anti-faction bill that amends legislation on criminal organizations and Brazil's Code of Criminal Procedure. It's aimed at the financial infrastructure of specific gangs. Oh boy, that is ridiculous. I mean, if you're a bad actor and you're in a crime, then if they could seize your stuff, then yeah, you're a bad person. Let it be done. But But the overarching thing I'm thinking about is like, how do they go ahead and get your private keys? Like, how do they get in these wallets to go ahead and sell them? To sell the crypto, like whether it's Bitcoin or anything else. Like that is still something that confuses me. Just like this amount, I would like that answered. Like, what are they doing to get into these wallets? And I don't think a criminal, if this is a real organization, they're smart people. They're like, okay, you know what? Like, we're not going to be stupid and carry our private keys in our pockets, so that way when we get arrested, the government could just take our money. Like that is something that just doesn't always get pieced together in my head when it comes to things like this. Also, this is where like the government says, we're the government and we're here to help you, so sacrifice some of your rights for us, for the quote unquote greater good, which is like, okay, in this case, it makes sense. But at the same time, if they don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, and they become like a complete totalitarian government, they could literally just arrest you, say that they don't like you, and that they're going to take your money and sell it. The only way I could even see them taking your crypto and selling it is if you're laundering money or trying to launder that crypto on an exchange, because the exchange itself can freeze your account. That's the only way I can see them ever seizing crypto and getting away with it to be able to sell it. So, that's what I'm thinking. The only way is an exchange. Yeah, Lasers even said how'd they get the keys. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Exactly. You took the freaking thoughts out my head, my friend. Shout out to Hood Crypto with another cute little emoji. I appreciate it. Thank you. Some criminals are really stupid. That's really true as well. That's really true. Some criminals are really dumb. But you know what? That's why they get caught. That's why they're criminals, and they couldn't do things the right way, so they try to do things the wrong way, and then they get caught for doing it. Hello, Cannoli. Prayers? Oh, thank you. Everyone's okay. Everyone's okay now. Update on my family members. Everyone's okay. I got so one family member I had to travel to New York for, and that was heavy. They're okay. And then I got another call about another family member that I thought I was gonna have to fly to New York for as well. They're as good as they could be. So we're good. And so we're moving on. We're moving on, guys. Let's keep getting after it. We have Taiwan, guys. They're kind of skewing in the Bitcoin direction. Maybe they're going to promise a Bitcoin reserve. Oh boy, Taiwan. Taking a gander here, Taiwan is preparing to issue a report on their Bitcoin holdings, signaling that officials are weighing whether the country should follow the U.S. in creating a national Bitcoin reserve. Zuo Rongtai, the premier of the Republic of China, aka Taiwan, said the country is preparing a report to assess the total amount of Bitcoin confiscated by domestic agencies. Now, the report will be issued before the end of the year, and when asked about the fate of the Bitcoin, the legislator proposed that Taiwan's government hold it unchanged before deciding whether to liquidate the assets or include them in a strategic reserve. Now, the forthcoming report will also have a list of pros and cons for creating this Bitcoin reserve, and their pledge is to study a strategic reserve and draft more Bitcoin-friendly regulations in the next 6 months, and that would be considered, quote-unquote, a breakthrough for the government. So very, very interesting. This is probably because Donnie T is very bullish on Bitcoin and everybody knows it. So they know they got to step up. And that is clear. Right, Rudy? But no one's buying. They're just confiscating. Yeah, no, because you know why? It's the easy thing to do. It's just confiscate the money and keep it, right? At the same time, though, I mean, they're gonna know that they need more. So I would say the confiscated Bitcoin is the start, and then they're gonna start buying. And the reason why I would say that too is because you could look at the Bitcoin Act that Cynthia Lummis proposed for a strategic reserve in the United States. And so when it comes to that, she was saying, okay, let's start off with the confiscated Bitcoin we have. They want to ultimately get to 1 million Bitcoin over the course of 5 years. So that's 200,000 Bitcoin being bought per year. Supposedly, the government has upwards of that 200,000 to start with, and that was seized Bitcoin from Silk Road and all these other things. So initial foundation of Bitcoin holdings will most likely be confiscated crypto, and then they're going to pile on top of that and keep buying. So I would say that's like the fundamental of it. which it isn't the most bullish thing in the world. But if a Bitcoin Act is signed in the United States, it will probably have similar effects other places, and that's the direction I really see it going. Thanks, Josh, for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for helping me achieve my super goal over there on TikTok. I appreciate you. My hair's a little bit of a mess today, y'all. Like, it really didn't look this bad before I went live, but now it's a little unhinged. I think when the camera goes on, everything goes out of whack. You know what I mean? Like, my hair goes, wee. Anyway, Singapore is a warning unregulated stablecoins do pose a systemic risk. So Singapore getting a little conservative now when it comes to stablecoins, but ultimately I would say they're overall very crypto friendly in Singapore. They have their rules just like everywhere else, but they definitely are more open than a lot of other places. Singapore Central Bank has signaled an upcoming shakeout of unregulated stablecoins in a keynote speech at FinTech Festival in Singapore. The MAS, which is the Monetary Authority of Singapore, their managing director warned that unregulated stablecoins have a patchy record of keeping their peg. He said there has been a lot of attention on stables. They're offered as open platforms, able to work across many different apps and use cases. While agility is a strength, stability needs to be reinforced. And he said that stablecoins are not suitable as safe settlement assets for large wholesale transactions. You know where that takes me? That makes me feel that maybe Singapore wholesale what? CBDC. They're going to create their own digital currency to do wholesale transactions. What's next? Retail, buddy. Retail. Keep it in your head. Keep it in your head. I'm telling you right now, they're going to create their own wholesale CBDC. And so, why? Because it's also in the article. Okay, look. Scroll to the end. In addition, they also discussed their vision for other settlement assets, including wholesale, CBDCs, and tokenized bank liabilities. Oh, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We already know what the future is. Oh, darn. Darn, isn't it rough? Isn't it rough just knowing what's going on in the world? But you know what? It's really not that rough. Why? Because we're here right now to try to step in and fix it. Yeah. Freedom! I love freedom, y'all. Prediction on ETH. Listen, bruh. I don't do price predictions. I think ETH is doing just fine at $3,400 right now. I mean, I don't know when you got in, if you're leverage trading or you're like scalping. I don't do that. I don't participate in that energy, my friend. It's too stressful. DCA, hodl, and that's it. I would say Ethereum is doing quite well. Like, listen, was it the best performer of the year? No. But where were we at in April? We were at like $1,500 ETH. I mean, you way over doubled your money by now. So DCA, hold, do whatever you got to do. But I can't tell you what to do with your money either. So do whatever makes you happy. But we do got Tokyo. Tokyo is doing some stuff with crypto as well. They're trying to maybe put limits on digital asset treasury firms. I really don't see why they would do that, because people like Metaplanet, who are in Japan, that are one of the largest corporate holders of Bitcoin in the world, like, they're going to be very powerful people, and that's ultimately good for the country. Though maybe the country doesn't want their people in certain companies to be powerful. That is also where it gets a little gray. It gets a little gray. Now the heat is rising on digital asset treasuries in the Far East. Japanese exchange group JPX, which operates the Tokyo Stock Exchange, is considering measures to curb the growth of listed companies that hoard digital tokens as treasury assets. I can't speak today. This is ridiculous. The bourse is explaining and exploring actions such as stricter enforcement of backdoor listing rules and fresh audits for firms titling to crypto in a bid to protect investor interest. Now, since September, they already pushed back against 3 Japanese companies planning to evolve as digital asset treasuries, warning of fundraising restrictions if they pursue crypto accumulation as a core strategy. Now, their caution stems from the volatile boom and bust swings in these stocks, which have inflicted significant losses. But again, you have Metaplanet that has 30,000 Bitcoin, yet they did crash over 70% from their June peak. I would say, you know what? get out of my darn business. Like, that's what I would say to JPX. I'd be like, listen, bro, like, if I want to invest in a stock or anything and lose all my money, that's on me, bro. If I want to go ahead and invest in Metaplanet at a 70% dip from its high and then make all that money back and beyond when it goes to all-time highs, like, okay, let me make my money. Are they gonna try to prevent you from buying the dip? That's probably what they're doing. They want you to fear Metaplanet stock. You know why? Because Metaplanet and all these other companies are making a statement saying the yen sucks, which is Japan's native currency. The yen is dying, friends. Fiat currency is dying. Let's protect us as a company and go diversify the currency that we hold, which is Bitcoin. That's the best performing asset of all time. So I would say this is more so intimidation from TradFi than it is protection. It's never about protection. If the government says, I love you, I'm here to help you, you run for the darn hills. I'm running as far as I can right now. If I was in Japan, I'd be PO'd right now. And I hope Metaplanet does some sort of stuff over there to clear this up, because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hello, Brandon. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Oh, my mug turned off, guys. My mug turned off. What am I going to do now that my coffee's not going to remain hot? Maybe stop drinking it. Maybe stop drinking it. Oh, my gosh. Thank you guys so much for being here today. You guys are so beautiful and so splendid in the chat. You guys are so gorgeous. Like, this is like the best looking group of people in crypto right now. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We got some beautiful people watching on X as well. I just saw our friend Cade from Wolf Bitcoin just liked our stream on X. We love Cade on this show. Drink the lukewarm coffee. I'll pass on that. It starts to taste weird. Like, it really starts to taste weird when, like, you drink coffee that's, like, not hot and it's, like, cold and, like, a little bit warm and it's, like, been sitting there. Like, no. Like, it actually tastes like, like, I look at, ugh. That's it's a little nasty. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little nasty. Hood Crypto with a $1.99 super chat. So tell them to get the likes up. Listen to Piano Matty B. He'll tell you right now.
Why don't you like
And subscribe and share this video, 'cause it's essential. Baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yours too? Man, I freaking love Piano Matty B. That guy fills my soul with joy. All right, let's continue. We're going back to the US, babies. We got Donnie T, man. All right, so we know at the beginning of the show, we did the spotlight before the breaking news. We went a little bit out of order. However, Donnie T reopened the government. Bravo. Finally, politicians got their act together. Now, Donnie T's nominee for the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, is now coming in play. He has confirmation hearings that are coming up. And so they already nominated some other guy, Brian Quintens, for the job. Nobody liked him, apparently, which I didn't really see a problem with him. I don't know what on behind closed doors. I'm not in freaking Capitol darn Hill. But the new nominee is definitely getting after it. Let's take a gander at what's going on here. What am I getting reminded of? I have so many things going on, guys. Donnie T's nominee to lead the CFTC, Mike Selig, will face a Senate confirmation on November 19th. Now, he's currently chief counsel on the SEC's crypto task force, which I think, you know what, him scooting on over isn't the worst thing in the world either. Though, again, I'll say it over and over again. How can you put crypto, commodity, or security? If you go and ask any of my friends what a commodity or security is, they're like, what? Who cares? It's digital money, bro. And I feel like, you know what? There's too many use cases. An NFT could be a diploma. Bitcoin could be property, currency, and a store of value and an investment. Like, hello? I don't know. Maybe I'm absolutely delusional to think that this is just a new technology, that people try to compare it to something else because they can't conceptualize something that's completely new. Though, because the government is reopened, wow, what a transition. Because the government is reopened, the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, is going to go ahead and move forward on some crypto stuff that we are looking forward to. So Paul Atkins, we honestly love Paul Atkins. This little man, like, look at his face. If you're on TikTok, you can't see his face. Look at his face. He is so like, oh, Paul Atkins. Look at him. Look at him. He's killing it. Now, the SEC said crypto is priority number one. They said they're working toward a package of exemptions focused on offering crypto assets that are tied to investment contracts, according to our bestie, Paul Atkins. He said, I have asked the staff to prepare a recommendation for the Commission's consideration that facilitate capital formation and accommodate innovation. A lot of big words here. While at the same time ensuring investors are protected. By streamlining this process, investors in the blockchain space can focus their energies on development and user engagement rather than navigating the maze of regulatory uncertainty. Thank you, freaking King Atkins. Thank you, sir. Because then if Gary Gensler was still here, he'd be like, you know what? This token doesn't pass the Howey test. All these laws are definitely over 90 years old and definitely apply to digital currencies that we couldn't even conceptualize 90 years ago. Never mind a smartphone. For real. Like, that is ridiculous. Now, we love Paul Atkins that he said all this. Now, of course, you're going to be like, Randy, but he said the government's here to protect you. Disregard that line, because other than that, he's doing pretty good. And he's being honest by saying, you know what, like crypto has been shunned by the last administration. We're not doing that this time. Why? Because Donnie T knows where the bag is. He wants money for the country. And where's a lot of the money going to come from? Crypto. And did Gary Gensler slam the economy by slamming crypto with Operation Choke Point 2.0? A big yes. Because he cut off the banking services from crypto exchanges. People got laid off from their jobs because essentially the exchanges couldn't operate. They weren't making the money that they should have been making. So people's lives got destroyed by Gary Gensler. They couldn't pay for their families' meals because of Gary Gensler. Now this administration is totally a 180, including the fact that Hester Peirce, crypto mama from the SEC, who is also basically leading the task force, and probably will end up leading the task force after this guy goes to the CFTC if he gets officially confirmed. But she even said, if you're going to go be a degenerate and buy a meme coin and lose all your life savings, that's on you, bud, because the SEC's got nothing to do with that. Like, you want to go buy a meme coin, become a millionaire, pay your taxes when you freaking cash out, and that's it. So I think that's quite reasonable, except for the tax part. We need to fix the capital gains on this. Even the de minimis tax, $300 isn't enough. So I would like to get that revised. But the initial thought of them saying, you know what, we don't care if it's a security or it's not a security. We're not wasting time and money on this. Go lose your money. And you know what? Respect. Because you know what? If we're going to have a real free market in the United States, we're going to have a free market when it comes to crypto, especially when we have like people like the SEC that try to seek people out and like literally come after them. This is refreshing. I really got to say it's refreshing. Where's your 2K from the president? I don't know what's going on with that stimmy. I mean, apparently Donnie T wants to give everyone $2,000 because of the money we made from tariffs. Now, I mean, I don't know about that stimmy. I mean, I never trust the stimmy because then prices go up and then all like the retailers, all the people that sell things, they're like, oh, everyone just made $2,000. They're going to want to spend it with us. Let's increase our prices for everything. Like, I never think a stimulus does anything good. Especially like, I mean, I guess technically not, in this case, they're not printing money to send out the $2,000. So maybe it's better than if they were just hitting the money printer. The money printer was going burr and just giving money to everyone like it was a few years ago. So yeah, I really don't know how I feel about it. I don't think a stimulus is ever good. I think you're always paying back the stimulus and then some. Is it cap? I don't know. I'm just existing in this world and we'll see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball. Although sometimes I wish I did because maybe I would make a lot more money if I did. Anyway, we do have XRP ETFs that I think came out today. What's today? Today's Thursday. I think we have an XRP ETF live from Canary. Now, Canary Capital, I feel like is like the degen freaking amazing lit people when it comes to ETF issuers. I'm actually a big fan of Canary. I like them. I like their CEO too. I feel like he's a chill guy. Maybe we should have him on the show. Canary Capital is an ETF issuer that put out ETFs for XRP, Litecoin, and now they're also jumping into the meme coin game with MOG. Now, MOG is a popular meme coin, not like the most popular in the world. It's kind of like if you know, you know. You might have seen it because people like to wear like these shades and MOG. People, I don't know. I'm not like really up with the times. I feel like I'm Gen Z, but like 60 years old in my soul. Sorry, guys. Canary Capital is widening its bet on niche crypto assets with a new filing for an ETF on MOG Coin, a cat-themed meme coin born from TikTok culture. Now, the firm submitted a registration statement on Wednesday for the Canary MOG ETF, aiming to offer direct price exposure to MOG held by a trust. That is like ridiculous to me. Like, imagine we have a MOG ETF before a Trump coin ETF and before a Dogecoin ETF. I'll just freaking... I don't even know what I would do. Just quit after that. I'm going to quit. I need a Litecoin ETF before my life gets unhealthy. Anyway, we're going to go into coins to watch. All right, we got gainers, we got losers, kids. Gaining the top at the moment is AB. Up 30.7%. Quant is up 9%. Zcash up 6.7%. XRP up 3.3%. And Kespa up 2.6%. Leading our losers here is Arrow down 17%. Decred down 12.7%. Pimp.fin down 11%. Story down about 10%. And FET down 7.9%. Basically 8%. Oh boy, oh boy. Now, a lot of people are saying, listen, we're going to have a little bit of a damp after this. I honestly don't care. Why? Because one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin, and it is financial sovereignty either way. So I got purchasing power. If all this goes down, my magical banking apps say goodbye. And all the banks decide to close their doors today, then at least I have something. Can someone go ahead and take this guy out of the TikTok chat? He's trying to scam people, I think. Someone investigate that, please. We have Ethereum, $3,416. We're up 0.06%. We're battling the 200-day SMA still. We want to hold this 33.78. Bearish is 3,000. Bullish is about $3,900 ETH. Green dot has been printed. We're kind of chilling at the moment. Momentum is slowing down. Money flow is slowing down. It's still in the red, though. VWAP is a little bit chilling right now. Still considered bullish. We have a slight uptrend that we're breaking below right now with this RSI. I hope we get back up there. If not, send it to oversold. Who cares? Reject the 200-day SMA. We'll get back above it again at some point. $100 Litecoin battling the 200-day SMA, which is right above us at $101.76. We're up 3%. Of course, we want to hold above that $100, past the 200-day SMA, maybe hold at 104, go to 116. That would be nice. We all want nice things in the world. But we remain bullish anyway, though we always have to look at both sides of the darn coin. Get it? Get it? Because we're talking about cryptocurrencies and their coins and like the other side of the freaking coin. Get it? Like, you don't get it. Just don't get me. Anyway, the bearish level to watch here is about $90 Litecoin, $91. We have a red dot printed pulling down the momentum a little bit. Money flow is flattened in the red. VWAP is a little bit flat in the bearish zone as well. Looking at that RSI, we are ticking upwards, slightly bullish, and we'll take it. I love that. I love a bullish RSI. We are up just about 3% for Litecoin right now. I think Litecoin is absolutely stunning. We love Litecoin because Litecoin, it's the right coin, and everybody loves Litecoin. Oh man, like we have like just things going on in life, and I'm so excited to be just doing a bunch of things, and I feel like I just feel so good, y'all. I just feel so good. Like we have so many things going on. Like my life is a little bit like woohoo craziness right now. I'll tell you this. How many calls did I have this week? I think I had 3 major calls this week. Like major. And something I heard yesterday on one of my calls was like, ooh. Like ooh. And my announcement doesn't even have anything to do with these 3 calls either. It's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, I just want everyone, I don't know what y'all believe in, but just throw your hands up in the air and say, good energy. We need good energy out here. Let's all praise for good energy, because I'm trying to like, I'm entering a different realm, my friends. I really want to just like get after it. Like I've always had very high ambitions. And when I speak to a lot of people, they think I'm a little delulu because they're like, where is she getting these ideas from? But I feel like there's a reason why I have some of these ideas, you know? I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe there's a reason. I'm just absolutely insane. And I told somebody yesterday, I was on the phone with, they gave me this crazy idea. They're like, what if we do this? Which was like mind-blowing to me. And I was like, okay, well, why don't we do this and that? And they were like, whoa. I wish I could even tell you guys what it is, but I can't. I will if it comes through though. And I probably won't know for a month. That's the hardest thing, don't you think? But before February, we'll know. And I'm excited. Oh, all right. But tomorrow I will do an announcement. I will tell you guys where I'm going. I am going on a trip at the beginning of December. For like 2 weeks, I won't be in this country. And I've never been like internationally, like I've done international, like I've done cruises and little vacations here and there to like little islands or whatever. But I haven't ever, I haven't gone to another like country for crypto or really period for like any sort of like major trip. So this is like one of my first major trips. And of course I have friends there, so no one needs to worry about my safety. But I'm going to one of the safest places in the world as well. So that's also chill. But I will tell you guys about it tomorrow. I want to make a nice grand old announcement and make it special because tomorrow's Friday. And you know what happens on Friday? We celebrate the whole week by watching me go crazy and rave, sit back, relax, eat a bagel, rip and dip, you know what I mean? But I'm very excited. And so I realized this morning, I have 17 days until I leave. And I realized this morning, I was like, oh wow, I don't have luggage. So I actually have to go shopping for that. And if you guys have any luggage recommendations, feel free to go ahead and put them in the Discord. Tony said, you're aware in levels not many can see. So no, Randy, you're being faithful to your life experience. God bless you. Tony, my guy. Tony, don't be that sweet because you're going to make me cry. There was someone that commented something to me the other day that actually made me cry. And I was like, that is ridiculous. Like, y'all are just so heartfelt. And I appreciate that. And listen, like, I know that you guys have been like, oh, Randy's gone down a spiritual path. But I feel like it's the best way possible, right? Because what do I promote? Like, you know, through my entire, like, you know, existence on social media, just righteousness, doing the right thing, like Doge, do only good every day. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to redefine what it means to have a platform. And you guys gave me a platform. Like, obviously, would I be able to like live this life that I live today? Like, would I be able to go live every day and just like talk to the camera and talk to y'all and like be absolutely delulu and like act a fool a lot of the time? No, I wouldn't be able to do that. And so I know that this isn't me that put me here. It's you guys. There's a reason why I'm here. And so if you guys want me in this position, if you guys want like to support this channel, you know what I'm going to do? Good for you. And so that's the only thing. Like, I don't like when people reach a point and then they don't care or they're not the same person that they were when they started. I've been the same since I started. At least I hope I am. And you guys could clock me anytime and be like, Randy, you're out of your mind. And I'll respect it. I take criticism all the time. I ask my friends to check me. And I think there's some friends that watch the show. I don't know if they're watching right now. But I ask my friends to clock me. Like, I tell them, hey, this is a situation. What do you think? And if they're like, Randy, you know what? You're the problem. I apologize. And I'm like, you know what? I am the problem. But you know what I mean? Like, you have to just be held accountable. And you also have to hold yourself accountable. And that's why I read scripture, because scripture holds me accountable. And it also gives me guidance that I wouldn't get anywhere else. So overall, I really want to do the right thing for you. I want to do the right thing for the world. I was telling someone yesterday, I really have a wild ambition to change the world. And if I like am going to be known for anything, it's doing good in the glory of him. And so that it's not for me. And someone was asking me yesterday, like, why did you go do what you did last week? And, you know, they were asking me why I went and did something good for someone. And I said, because it wasn't about me. You know what I mean? And I know we're coming up on the top of the hour, but it's not about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here for me. I'm not here I'm here to serve. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean like I'm a slave to social media. It doesn't mean I'm a slave to anything, but you have to serve other people. And I feel like this society is very self-serving. And I don't like that. I don't like, if I catch myself in like a selfish way, I clock myself and I'm like, no, like you have to stop. And then I have people that hold me accountable. I go to groups. I have my friends. I have other friends that are older than me because I need people older than me to go ahead and be like, Randy, like, oh, absolutely not. And that's it. So have people in your life that hold you accountable. You can ask AI as well to hold you accountable. Like you could use AI as someone that like you run situations by, or say, hey, I need to know, like remind me of A, B, and C. Like do whatever you got to do. But do the right thing. And doing the right thing, and I made a tweet about this yesterday, doing the right thing isn't easy. It's really not a lot of the time, but it's free will. We're blessed with free will. So we have the will to choose if we're going to do good or not today. I could wake up every day and question why people did things to me. Why, and why? Like I could list the whys of like every situation I've ever gone through. And there's no reason to ask why. Because there was a reason why. You're never put, like what I came to a realization of is like in the past few days, and I said this to somebody in the gym yesterday, there is no battle that you'll be put through that a victory isn't planned for. Like if you're getting put through a battle right now, you're going freaking through it. There's already a victory at the end for you. You just have to wait to get there. And that's okay. I mean, like I've gone through the freaking ringer. Thing after thing after thing. Like someone looked at me and was like, oh, poor baby yesterday. That's what someone said to me. I was like, no, not poor me, because it's not about me. I got put through battle after battle, but there are victories at the end. And a lot of the time during it, you don't even see the victory. You don't even see, sometimes you don't even realize you're in the battle until you come out and you look back. And I look back on my past year. This time last year, I was not doing good. December, last year, almost 11 months ago today, actually. No, almost 11 months ago today, my bank account was drained. I didn't have a home. And then by January, I literally had to give all my money back to the IRS. And so I had no money. I had nowhere to go. I had someone take me in. And then somehow, some way, I get my own place by August. And I'm living somewhere where I'm safe. I have a roof over my head now. If you would have told me a year ago I would have gone through all of this, I would have said absolutely no way. If you would have told me the call I got last week, I would have said no freaking way. But you have to have the faith. You have to have the faith that things are going to come through. Did I get my money back? No. Because you know what? At the end of the day, my money isn't my money. And that's a concept that you also have to realize. Your money isn't your money. Your money is a vehicle that's given to you to go and do good things. So I've been having a lot of struggles of, okay, I feel really bad that I want to buy a TV because I don't have a TV in my living room for when my friends come over. I felt bad about that. And then I was like, you know what? Is it okay to go and do that? Because yeah, like at the end of the day, I want to get the TV not for me, but to serve other people. You know what I mean? Have my friends come over, relax, hang out with me. You know what I mean? And so there's a lot of times where you'll question things, but I realize, and especially when y'all come through the way you do sometimes, it's not about me. And you guys give me the power to go ahead and do good things. So that's ultimately what I'm trying to do. I know I got super freaking deep and like the tears are right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm about to cry. But I'm so about giving back. And people call me a people pleaser or like, why are you doing this? Like people don't give back to you the same way you give to them. But that's okay. Because at least I know in my heart, I did the right thing. Like, I just want to do the right thing, y'all. That's it. And I tell that to people all the time. Like, people are like, I feel bad that so many things are happening to you, this and that. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay, because ultimately, you use these experiences to go and do good and help other people that are in the same place you're in. So that's really that's it. And so I just want to let y'all know that nobody here is alone. We all have each other's backs. Life isn't easy. It's not meant to be easy, but just know that everything at the end will be okay. So just have that faith that it's going to be okay. Do what you need to do. But I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of every single person that has, especially a lot of us have been through this together. The highs and the lows of this market are freaking brutal sometimes. People freaking come and go. They disappear. They're like, I don't want to make content. I don't want to go watch content because Bitcoin isn't making me a ton of money. But you know what? We're here because we believe in a revolution. We believe in helping people. We believe that, you know what? If we empower people with Bitcoin and crypto, they have the ability to have free speech, have purchasing power, to go and do things that they choose to do. Encapsulate what it means to have free will is to have purchasing power. That is what it's about. So I really do want to do good for this world. And everything I do is for y'all. Every single thing I do is for you. And when people approach me, they want to work with me. I don't care what they offer me because I'm like, does it help my community? Is it going to help scale what we're doing here? And if it does not serve us, if it is not good for y'all, I say no. And that is the right thing to do. That isn't always easy because you get tempted. Temptation comes your way. Hey, promote this, you'll get a lot of money. No, don't freaking do it. Say no. Don't let the idolization of anything come between you and your righteousness. That is it. That's all I'll have to say for today because I've been rambling about this for too long. But I say these things because I care. Like, I really freaking care about you. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm so happy for us. And I really believe in the freedom movement that we have. The most peaceful revolution in the world is going on right now. And I don't think people understand the spiritual awakening. I think they're starting to. But I've been speaking about a spiritual awakening for years now, and it's finally happening. And I didn't even realize what it meant when I was even saying it at first. I didn't even realize what I meant by spiritual awakening. I just thought that meant people wake up, they realize the corruption, but it's actually really deeper than that. It's deeper than the corruption. It's really what goes on inside your soul and what's happening in the masses' soul and how we can impact them to go and do good. So this is what we need. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so blessed to be here every single day of my life. And so I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I went on for too long. I did that because we also don't have an after show today, but we do have Crypto Princess, I believe. I didn't see a stream from her on my redirect. So if Crypto Princess is going live after me, can someone please throw her link in here? We support other creators. But yeah, take some time to reflect, do some meditation. And meditation could be anything, listening to some peaceful music, taking a walk. It could be sitting with your eyes closed. Do whatever you got to do, but you will get spoken to, trust. Like, even if it's your own internal, like, you'll end up clearing problems in your head that you didn't even think you had, you know? So thank you, Hood. He said, love you, fam. Much love to you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very freaking much. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm sorry if I got too deep today. Thank you for the confetti, Silver. But I just care about you a lot. And that's really all I want to stress to you guys is that I really, really, truly care. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to get bagels. They don't have the butter I thought they were going to have. That's next week. It's okay, though. We'll still get bagels. Have a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. Stay blessed. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. And I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to be posting in a little bit. I have some things to do for other people, but I'm going to get it done. You'll see my short. Make sure you like it. Like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think might like it too.